Hey guys, so I wanted to do a video using our Taj Length Stretch Wraps as back support for your pregnant belly. Also gives you underneath support for when your belly is hanging really low. In this case, my girl is sitting lower than my boys, so sometimes I need that extra support for my back. So I'm going to show you two styles in which I use for that extra support. Style number one. Make sure that you start that it's centered in the middle. So you want to make sure you have the even amount of length on both sides. You're going to open up that Taj Length wrap and you're going to fold it just a little bit. I did because I'm not that long belly wise. That's 2 feet wide. Our stretch wraps are, so I'm not that wide, so I just folded maybe like a quarter, a little bit less than that. Make sure it's completely centered. You want to tie it in the back, and you want to bring one side over the left shoulder and one side over the right shoulder. Make sure you keep the tension and you pull tight, because that's going to be your back support. Okay, from there you want to keep the tension. You can even, if you're really anal about the wrinkles, you can go ahead and try to make that as straight as possible, but for me it doesn't bother me. We're going to take it and crisscross it in the back, bring both sides and tie it underneath the belly. That gives you the support underneath your belly. You can even do the tie on the side. It's totally up to you, and it might be longer depending on the width of your waist. So that is style number one. It could be neater, but as you practice, you'll get used to it. Moving on to style number two. Style number two is just a support with a tie. So what I'm going to do is the same thing as I did for style number one. I'm going to make sure that my width will cover my belly. I'm going to take one side and kind of tuck it and wrap around. So you want to make it just so you have a little tail so you could tie at the end. So with this one, you're going to make sure that you kind of suck in your belly as much as possible, and you want to keep tension on the stretch wrap as you wrap your belly. So you want to make sure it's flat around, and you keep doing it over and over. Once again, trying to suck in that belly as much as you can and spread the width wide enough to cover your belly. When you get to the end, you're going to take the tail end from which you wrapped and combine it with the tail end in which you started and make a double tie. And from there, it'll give you support, lower back, and also underneath your belly. It feels wonderful. I use this one at night. And those are our two styles. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like to see more material like this.